Another story we're following is in San Marco because there's ongoing efforts there to ease flooding during rain, like what we're seeing today. It's causing a headache for drivers and business owners along Lasalle Street and San Marco Boulevard, where crews are working to replace underground pipes. And our Zach Wilcox has been following the construction of the Lasalle Street pump station. He's joining us live from that intersection tonight. And Zach, the project, it's taken longer than expected.
Yeah, Anthony, how about we start with the good news, and that's that there have been times on rainy days where I would be standing in water right now, so not as much standing water here at the Lasalle intersection, but you can see behind me the work that's still going on. The good news is the pump is operational, so this work, all of this going on back here, is about trying to get the water to the pump a little bit faster with some bigger pipes. But as you mentioned, I talked with the project manager, and they've hit a few hiccups here and there along the way, and some of the businesses around here are starting to have a harder and harder time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
It looks like a zombie apocalypse.
Coco has had that apocalyptic view for his clients at Anthony's Salon for several weeks as work grinds on at the LaSalle and San Marco Boulevard intersection.
Yeah. Please hurry up, please. We need it.
The city of Jacksonville reported in March there'd be a partial road closure for the end of April and a full closure in May while crews swapped 30-inch stormwater pipes for 60-inch pipes. However, a project leader for Haskell says weather issues and running into things underground they didn't know were there have delayed things a bit. In fact, the full closure didn't start until mid-May.
And they have to walk up and hike up our little back road. It's very inconvenient, but it's inconvenient for all the businesses out here, I'm sure.
Fortunately for Coco, he says his loyal customers will make the trek around the detour for their haircuts. However, that's not the case for some businesses that rely more on foot traffic.
And that business is down over 30% since the project started. So I don't know if it's just people not wanting to spend the extra time to get around the barriers.
Flame Broiler owner Jackie Gresman's biggest concern was delivery drivers not being able to get around the detour, but she says they fortunately haven't seen as big of a decrease from that. She's focusing on the promise the project holds. Haskell reports the pump station will eventually be able to push out 70,000 gallons per minute.
We know it's for the greater good, and that's obviously what we're holding out hope for, but our fear is by the time that this project is completed, hurricane season will be in full force, and business is going to be down because of that.
Just within the past half hour or so, I got an update from a spokesperson at Haskell who mentioned that it should be sometime in July that they will be able to get this intersection open again for these businesses. In San Marcos, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.